BBS. BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS. BBS. Once again, His Excellency, Turki, Alal-Sheikh, proves to be the best thing to happen to the sport of boxing, perhaps since the advent of the mouthpiece. I've mentioned before them deep Saudi pockets. Them pockets are so deep. My man is doing a big show, a mega show on a whole nother platform. This ain't even going to be a Riyadh season card. He's doing something now on the Ring Magazine platform. Of course, you know, Turki Alal-Sheikh purchased Ring Magazine. And he's announced a 3-fight card headlined by RyanGarcia versus ROLLY Romero. DevinHaney, The Dream, versus Jose Ramirez. Dev's comeback fight since the beatdown against the Rye guy. And topping off this card will be Martin Bakole versus F.A. Ajagba. This is all announced for May 2025. Official date, official venue has not been announced as of yet, but it will be. And again, this ain't even a Riyadh season card. Turki Alal-Sheikh's Excellency, His Excellency Turki Alal-Sheikh's pockets, them deep Saudi pockets is so deep. He's doing 2 shows under different platforms. This will be a Ring Magazine show, not a Riyadh season card. Wow. What can I say? So RyanGarcia is still technically suspended until April of 2024, thus the May date. Allow all the I's to be dotted and T's crossed to finalize his suspension, any fees and fines, what have you. Dev, I'm happy that he's getting a comeback fight because obviously the plan is for these two to meet after the fact. Dev clearly needs a litmus test type of fight first. He don't need to just jump right back into that smoke with the Rye guy after such a violent type of loss. But yeah, the matchups themselves, ROLLY versus Ryan. So obviously you see those 2 names together, you're picking Ryan. Naturally so, Ryan's the better fighter. However, ROLLY is enough of a wild card, enough of a free swinger where he's willing to punch when Ryan punches. So it could make for some lively exchanges. These 2, even though I think they're kind of cool with each other, more closer to friends than foes in reality, they will still, especially ROLLY. ROLLY is the king of press conferences. And I think these 2 will tweak and test each other's Latin machismo. No one wants to be made look bad, especially one Latin American brother to another Latin American brother. So they can test each other in ways and poke and prod each other at press conferences in ways that maybe a white fighter or a black fighter couldn't to those same dudes. So I'm expecting this one to be lively for as long as it lasts. We'll do official breakdowns and predictions much later. I'm just excited about these pairings. Dev against Jose Ramirez. I like that fight for Dev. I still wish he had never relinquished his WBC title. All he had to do was fulfill a mandatory against Sander Martin, who, coming off the heels of such, again, the aforementioned violent loss to the Rye guy, a finesse fighter like Sander Martin, I felt would have been perfect for Dev. Plus, you would have got the stench, you would have got the taste of that Rye guy beat down out your mouth, out your nose, out of your hemisphere. You would have been over that. The PTSD, all of that shit would have been gone, and you'd have maintained your title and a bit more marketability. But, you know, I'm not mad at the Ramirez fight. Jose Ramirez ain't even the fighter he was when Josh Taylor whooped his ass several years ago. He's a diminished version from that. So Dev should win this fight, but with Dev's chronic lack of power, he won't be able to hold Ramirez off necessarily. So if Ramirez is in tip-top shape and can just keep pace, he can make this an interesting fight as well. Neither one of these 2 fights is gimmies. They ain't gimmies. And neither is the Martin Bakole F.A. Ajagba fight. I mean, yes, you would pick Bakole just based on how he looked against Jared Anderson. But this is a motherfucker who lost to Michael Hunter somehow. I ain't watched that fight. To see it on paper is almost unfucking believable. But he's lost. He's clearly not Superman. There's some kryptonite in his realm somewhere. And F.A. Ajagba, he's always kind of, I feel like his promotion has always tried to keep him with a look similar to Deontay Wilder. He's kind of tried to ride the coattails and piggyback off of Wilder's look and his style and build and whatnot and be like Wilder light. If you can't get Deontay Wilder, go on and get F.A. Ajagba. That seemed to be kind of the vibe of all of that. Well, he's going to have to fight to beat Martin Bakole. So, yeah, 3 pretty decent fights, man. Looking forward to this card. Ring Magazine card again, not the typical Riyadh season that we're accustomed to with His Excellency Turki Alal-Sheikh. But, yeah, if y'all still opposed to this man and the impact he's making on the sport, our sport of boxing, the problem ain't him. The problem is you. So get the fuck out the way and let this dude continue to do what he's been doing for the last couple years. All right? REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fisticards. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.